And we're back with another BS crap. More BS for your life. Happy holidays, everyone. It is that time of year once again. Next Level's beard is finally growing back in.
Yeah, it's going all right.
My attempt is not going so well. It's still in patches, but it's okay. You know, it is what it is, and I'm Papa the Sailor Man.
My friends have a beard company. If you want to order some products to grow your beard in, they have growth oils and all kinds of stuff.
It won't work.
You didn't try. You gotta try, bro.
Look at this. You think they could fill in my patches? Like all of a sudden I'm just going to grow hair? I don't know. I don't think it's going to happen.
Gotta try.
I got a lot of you're calling it my toupee. I don't have a toupee. This is real hair.
You said you were having technical issues. What else am I supposed to say?
I'm having technical difficulties.
Yeah, what's your toupee?
This is real hair right here.
That's some good glue.
That's some good glue.
You got some dental grip on there.
This is some grade A hair. It's good. Anyway, so if you guys are joining us, make sure you guys leave us a comment below. Make sure you guys do check the description for that VPN service. Make sure you guys do get protected. We always say get a VPN, and 'tis the season. Helps us a little bit, and it helps you guys a lot to get that protection. So protect yourself before you wreck yourself.
Buzz TV, BuzzTVGlobal.com. Make sure you get Buzz TV at BuzzTVGlobal.com. They have great devices, great boxes, great customer service. Check them out at BuzzTVGlobal.com.
Explosions. So yeah, I hope you guys are having a good holiday season. I don't know what you guys are going to be doing. I haven't done any of my shopping. I've been so kind of like blah about it this year. So I need to get to it. I need to get on it before it's too late. Yeah. So what do we got going on this year?
So
today's episode.
It's a choose your own adventure day again. We have a couple what the hells. We have a couple technology stuff. I'll give you one word and you get to pick the topic and then we go from there. So I have PlayStation, I have Dyson, I have Cyberpunk, SpaceX, and Twitter.
Okay, so you said PlayStation, so
you
that's my love
PlayStation.
language.
This one's my favorite one for the day.
I
You
want
had to pick this one
PlayStation
first.
Yeah,
It's my favorite one for the day. So this one's great. This one's amazing. Okay, hold on. Let me share it because I need you guys to see the pictures of this as I read it.
okay, so as he's pulling it up real quick, if you guys are still trying to get a PlayStation, it's not hard. They're selling them in bundles right now. Like they'll have like the God of War bundle, they'll have the Horizon whatever bundle. It's always a bundle. So yes, it's going to be a little bit more expensive than just the plain simple basic PlayStation with one remote. But be real. When you're going to buy the PlayStation, you're going to buy the PlayStation plus an extra remote and plus a game. Might as well just get it in a bundle because you'll get it at a good price. So, yeah, keep an eye out on Best Buy, GameStop, Walmart, Amazon, PlayStation's website. Sign up to all the newsletters and everything. There is a thing called nowinstock.com, I believe it is. I'm going over here to my what's it called? My Telegram. Nowinstock.net. And look, as we're talking about it, they just dropped another one right now. Bundle disc God of War Ragnarok now in stock. And when I click on it, it's taking me to what is this? Walmart. And it has a PlayStation, one remote, and the game. Boom. There you go. Okay. What do you got? So you have a dog, and it looks like he chewed up the right analog joystick from the controller of the PlayStation 4. It looks like it's a PS4. And then he also chewed up the right what is it, R1?
So this is a story from Calgary, Canada. A Calgary man has learned the hard way that leaving his gadgets around a 1-year-old dog isn't the most prudent decision. Last week, David Murphy of Calgary works from home and caught his dog Lo with his PlayStation controller tucked under her paw, with his worst fears coming true. She was chewing the controller like a chew toy. The incident was reported in the Calgary Eye Opener interview. So yes, this made the news, but for a different reason. Murphy said he had only himself to blame the incident, returning to work after realizing that the controller wasn't salvageable. I go back to my desk and I get a bunch of emails started to pop up. Thank you for your purchase. Thank you for your purchase. And I'm like, oh no, I've been hacked. Subsequently, Murphy deactivated his credit card and changed his banking passwords without realizing that the knot-up controller had and the charges could be correlated. So here's the culprit that hacked him. Upon calling PlayStation about the charges, Murphy was informed that the orders were placed on his console, and ironically, for a game called Watch Dogs.
Wow.
I wish they would have told me how much the charges were for, because that would have been great.
Well, you could only purchase the game once.
No, but they bought clothing inside the game.
So he had the game going, it turned on, and he's going into their menus and also buying in-game purchases. Wow.
Do you think, hold on, now we're leading to a whole other conversation. Do you think that he purchased the clothing and then tried to get a refund on it? He had regrets, and then he just made the whole story up by posting a picture of his dog with the chewed up remote?
Probably.
Or do you think his dog actually navigated through the menus and then purchased the items?
You know, it's like you have to hit like a certain button. You have to move the up, down, left, right a certain way.
She had both chewed up though.
And it's like to go to the purchases to confirm like all that stuff, you would have to hit a sequence of buttons to get there. And even if it was like all random and he got there like by complete accident, you know how many complete accidents that dog had to have to get all the way to the purchase area to confirm the purchase
over and over again?
Yeah. And it's like, and the thing too is like when you're purchasing stuff, it also kicks you out of the game and sends you to their home screen and says, what payment do you want to use? And then you choose it and then you confirm it. And then once you're done, then you have to back out and it sends you back to the game. And then he had to pick something else to do it again. You know what I mean? He would have to load the game up with credits or whatever. Then you have to go in there and purchase every single little item. I don't know. I don't know if I believe that one. He might have done it himself and said, because if that's true, I would have taken my dog to the lottery place and be like, hey, pick the numbers.
Well, that looks like a pretty innocent face to me. I don't think she did anything wrong. I think Lo is pretty innocent. Yeah. But dogs are very smart. They watch exactly what we do. Who knows if they're watching our actual movements on the TV and our hands at the same time? I know that Preppy came home one day and she was watching the hockey game. She was trying to finish the period that it was on so she could take the dogs out. And my dog got so upset because she was giving the TV more attention than the dogs, and she ate the remote. Like, that was a very vindictive move. Like, that was correlated. She understood that she wasn't getting the attention because the TV was getting the attention. So the remote had to get it. You had to, you got to take out the weaker link, right? You take out the TV, then you get the attention. Mm-hmm. So I don't know. Just if they did this without thumbs, do you imagine what they could do with thumbs?
Yeah.
All right. So that was that's my fun article of the day. I saw this yesterday and it put a smile on my face, so I thought I would share it with you. So we still have Dyson, we still have Cyberpunk, SpaceX, and Twitter. Where do you want to go next?
SpaceX.
Interesting. Let's see. So I think, was it Virgin or Blue Origin or whoever it was? What's the guy's name? The guy who owns Amazon, Bozos.
Bozo the clown.
He took people outer space and into orbit, right? And it costed like what, $1 million for them to get a seat or something.
Yeah.
Has any other company done that yet? Like take civilians to outer space?
I don't think so.
Okay, I just want, because I wasn't sure, and I know that you're usually pretty spaced out. So, SpaceX first civilian lunar mission will take Big Bang's T.O.P. and DJ Steve Aoki to the moon.
Stevie Aoki. Oh, really? What?
Who's that?
He's a DJ.
Okay, and who's T.O.P.?
I have no idea.
Is it all these people? I don't know any of them. It's a Japanese billionaire. Has picked his companions for SpaceX first all-civilian mission to the moon over a year after he put out a call for potential private astronauts. He chose 8 crew members and 2 backup from various backgrounds to be a part of the mission called Dare Moon. I don't know if like I had to pick my own astronauts, I wouldn't be picking just random people. Like, what if some shit goes down? I need somebody to help me.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what am I gonna pick? Snoop Dogg and Martha Stewart? Like, how are they gonna help me if something? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, screw that.
I don't know. I don't like. How would you even pick your people and your backup people? That's a lot of pressure. Like, imagine someone picked you as like their astronaut to go with them. You'd be like, I ain't saving you.
I'll be like, good luck. I'll be doing my YouTube videos on the way up there.
I want to see how much they paid.
That's crazy.
But there's 8. What did he say? 9 people and him, and then I'm assuming that they would be like a chaperone from SpaceX too.
Yeah.
But they're going to the moon, so it has to be a 1-up from what Bozos did, right? Because Bozos just went to orbit. These guys are going to the actual moon. Like, they can't even fall back to Earth.
Yeah, that's true. This is true. So I don't know.
This is him. This is a video he put out. I think he's training. How is he training? Is this a space station?
Maybe they have a facility somewhere here on Earth that mimics no gravity and stuff like that.
Huh. Yeah. So I don't know how much. It didn't say how much it's going to cost, but that's his crew. That's who he's going to space with. Japanese billionaire. How much is he worth?
He looks super familiar. Like I've seen him before.
1.7 billion.
Yusaku, Japanese billionaire, entrepreneur, art collector, founded starts today and launched his own fashion line. Maybe that's, yeah, he looks super familiar. Like I've definitely seen him before. Interesting. So he's the one that's going to be paying for the whole thing?
Yep.
Or he's the one that started his crew?
Yep. I don't know. I don't think I'm cut out for space. It's the final frontier, and I'm not in my final form yet. All right, so if we're doing space, then I guess we will just continue into Elon Musk says Twitter is developing a feature that will show you if you've been shadow banned. I think I would like that feature because I think YouTube shadow banned me, and I'm blaming them. Elon Musk has announced that Twitter is currently working on a software update that will give you access to a tool that can clearly show whether you've been shadow banned. The term means different things to different platforms, but being shadow banned typically makes your post invisible to other users or makes your profile hard to find without your knowledge. Musk says that the upcoming tool will also explain the reason why you've been shadow banned, and it will give you instructions on how to submit appeals. I think that's great.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sure that there's reasons, or there's triggers, or there's algorithms for all platforms, including YouTube, that automatically does these things to you. But he's going a step further, saying it's going to tell you why and then tell you how to fix it, which is something that YouTube doesn't do. It says Instagram has also launched a similar feature as well. Musk didn't talk about how Twitter will be implementing the feature, but they have a creator tab or something, don't they? Inside of Twitter? I think they do.
I think so.
Right. So I would assume that it would be in there, or maybe in your profile settings. I don't know. And then here's a look at Instagram. So it's telling creators when and why their posts are shadow banned. Can I make this bigger? Let's see how Instagram did it. This guy's name is Frenchy Fry. This content cannot be recommended to non-followers. Consider editing or removing this post. Oh, because it's got drugs in it? Is that why? Disagree with our decision, submit a request. So this is good. This is good. I wish that YouTube would do stuff like this. I wish they would. I wish a YouTuber would.
Watch me, you.
All right, these topics are pretty quick. The next one we're going to is just Cyberpunk. So, how do you feel? Huh?
The video game?
Yeah. How do you feel about Cyberpunk?
The video game, right?
Yeah.
I think the game was cool. It wasn't as good as I thought it was going to be. I know they had Keanu Reeves in there, and so I already played it from start to finish. And I kind of was like, I don't know. I didn't. I wasn't. I like after I was playing it for a little bit. I wasn't like super excited about certain things. So it was just kind of like, okay, you have missions. It's kind of like Grand Theft Auto a little bit. You're running around the city. You're trying to complete stuff. You're trying to like just get there. But it just felt like it was. I think it was like a 20 to 30 hours on average video game. If you play just the main quest from start to finish, and they have like a grip ton of like side quests. But I don't know. It just felt a little bit like almost rushed.
Well, it came out buggy as hell.
I didn't get the bugs. I didn't see any bugs. Well, the reason why it came out buggy was because everyone was trying to play it on the PS4. They were trying to play a PS5 game on the PS4, and what they were doing is they're playing it on like the first gen of the PS4, not even the Pro version. So I think besides the point of they should have just said, hey, this is only for the Pro, or it should have done something where it like if when you download it gives you like an easier, dumber, like less graphical or whatever. There's a lot of stuff in that game, but it just, I don't know, it felt like there was like the story just didn't flowed as I thought it would have. They kind of just threw something in there and you just kind of went through the game and it was just like there. You know what I mean?
What did Keanu Reeves do inside of Cyberpunk?
You were connected to his past. So when the main character that you're playing, I thought I was gonna see Justin Timberlake too because he was on the freaking cover. I'm just like, oh, he's gonna be on there too. That's cool. But when it was like your character kind of goes in through this weird like mode that she's like shutting down, or your character's shutting down, and it's like buggy, and it's starting to like get a virus and stuff. And that character gets connected to Keanu Reeves from the past, right where like Cyberpunk was about to start, and people were barely getting like their bionic arms and all that stuff. So he's kind of like trying to unlink himself to your character, but you kind of need each other to solve like mysteries of what happened in the past and in the present. And as you're going through the whole thing, he's kind of like guiding you, but he's kind of guiding you as a like nobody else could see him but you type of thing, you know?
Okay.
So it was cool. I liked that he was there, and I thought it was kind of funny, but at the same time, I don't know. I didn't like how they made it work together. It just seemed like the stories were forced, and it didn't seem fluid. Like some of the best stories that I've played is like Far Cry. Like some of those Far Cry games are just like epic, man. And the thing is, like, you do those stories and you don't feel like you're doing side quests, but you are. And the side quests tie into the bigger picture. And I felt like Cyberpunk, it wasn't like that. Yeah, I don't know. It didn't feel like that, you know?
Do you think that a different character could improve? Like if they changed Keanu Reeves to somebody else?
No.
No, it wouldn't improve it at all.
It was just the story. You could have put in freaking, I don't know, Hulk Hogan there. It doesn't matter. It would have been anybody. It's just the story
Macho
just
Man.
felt like just I don't know, like it just felt forced. And sometimes they threw characters in there that just didn't make sense. You're like, oh, like you have this character, and all of a sudden you never see him again. It's just like, why was the purpose of that thing? And depending on your choices and stuff like that, I know that the story changes, but yeah, I don't know. It didn't flow as nice as I would have liked it. But it was okay. And oh, the one thing I absolutely hated about this game was you could upgrade your weapons. I didn't realize that until halfway through the game. I was already like 10 hours into this game, maybe even more. And I'm just like, why is it taking me so long? I'm like, I'm seeing all these upgrades and everything that I'm getting, but why am I not upgrading stuff? And I go in there and it says, oh, you have all these upgrades available. And I'm just like, you know how they have those tutorials that says like, oh, you have this weapon now you can do this. Like the tutorial wasn't good. Most of the time we just skipped the tutorials anyway. But when I got in there and I was looking at everything just seemed very like, I don't know if I want to say too much detail or if it was just too much, but it wasn't easy to upgrade your weapons. And the ones that you had equipped, you couldn't even figure out how to upgrade those weapons. I had to literally go back to my thing and say like, okay, here's my equipped weapons. And then I had to go to the menu and find the weapons. And then I had to go to the specific weapon that I had and make sure I didn't have any duplicates of that weapon. And then if I did, I'd had to delete those or sell them or drop them or whatever. So that way I only have that one weapon. And then I had to go back out to my character to make sure I didn't drop the weapon that I was using. And then go back in the menu, find the weapon again, and make sure there's no duplicates, and then I'm able to upgrade it. It was stupid. It's like I see my character, I see all the stuff that it's equipped. Why can I not just upgrade it from there? Like, boom, upgrade. I'm done. It's right there. I have to go to my see all weapons and then figure out which weapon I have. So that's what I'm saying. It was just too many little stupid things that just made it hard to play the game.
Oh, tell me how you really feel.
Dude, how many people were super excited about this game? You know?
All right, well, we got a new character coming to Cyberpunk.
No.
It's Idris Elba.
I'm not playing it no more.
I like Idris Elba. So I thought it was interesting that he's coming to Cyberpunk. I don't know if that's going to bring people back to it or keep people interested, but it says that it's also coming with a buttload of patches. That's literally what it says in the article. a buttload of patches, is due for 2023 for PC, PlayStation 5, Xbox Series S and X. It introduces a new character, FIA agent Solomon Reed, who's played by Idris Elba. The DLC also includes new missions and a new district in Night City, all of the accumulating in an impossible mission for espionage and survival, according to the developer CD Projekt Red. Phantom Liberty will be the first batch of paid DLC for Cyberpunk 2077, although there's no word on exactly how much it will cost. So if you want to see what he looks like, this is what he looks like here. And that's what he looks like there.
Interesting.
Says Cyberpunk came out in December 2020, was immediately lambasted as a glitchy, unpolished mess by players and reviewers. Projekt Red released a series of fixes for the game, and over time, it's stabilized, and players have found the fun that was hiding there all along. Do they really now? Elba joins fellow mainstream actor Keanu Reeves in the Cyberpunk universe, and this won't be the last we hear of the franchise. There's a fabulous Netflix anime based on the game, and CD Projekt Red also is building a full-on sequel codenamed Orion. So, yeah, I just saw that. Just throwing it out there. Just throwing it out there that Idris Elba is coming to Cyberpunk 2027. So if you like Cyberpunk or you like Idris Elba, look forward to those DLCs and that content coming to a console or a PC near you. All right. I have two topics. One's just an update, and then one's a what the hell.
Okay, update. Let's save the what the hell for the end.
All right, so let me move that. So we've talked about on our live streams Neuralink and then putting chips in monkeys' heads and wanting to do clinical trials. So I'll ask you again, would you put the chip in your head?
No.
Okay. The latest is U.S. lawmakers are pushing for more oversight of Elon Musk's Neuralink. Should he be allowed to create this if it's consensual, right? Like if people are consenting to it, of course. Is this something that we should be allowed to do? So it says the House Representatives Earl Francis Blumenauer. Wow. Blumenauer. That's what it looks like it's pronounced. I'm sorry if I said it wrong. And Adam Schiff want further U.S. Department of Agriculture scrutiny of Elon Musk Neuralink following a Reuters report that outlines mistakes in the brain chip company's animal testing program. Their offices said on Thursday. That whole introduction there gave me a whole bunch of questions. What does the Department of Agriculture have to do with a brain implant?
I don't know.
I'm so confused. What happened? Okay. Well, they plant some seeds in the ground. They plant some chips in your head. So must all be the same. Yeah, must all be the same. So it says these two Democrats who are members of the Congressional Animal Protection Caucus wrote in a draft letter that they will send to the USDA that the treatment of the animals described in these complaints seem to indicate a distressing lack of oversight. We are very concerned that this may be another example of high-profile cases of animal cruelty involving the USDA inspected facilities, referencing in previous letters to your agency where there has not been adequate action from the USDA. The lawmakers said that in a letter addressed to the USDA secretary, who oversees the agency inspection service. So they're saying that they were being cruel to the animals? Is that why they want to stop this? mean, they were sitting in a chair. They weren't screaming or nothing. You saw the video, right?
Mm-mm.
Of when they were moving the mouse around on the screen with their head.
No? Send it to me on
You-
Telegram. Let me see it real quick.
No, I'll pull it up here. I'll pull it up.
Well, we can't watch it here. We don't get no.
It's just a monkey. It's just a monkey.
By the way, speaking of the PlayStation thing again, they just dropped 2 more consoles. These things are like so easy to pick up now. I know people are still struggling, but yeah, Best Buy just dropped the PlayStation by itself, and they also dropped the bundle with God of War Ragnarok. You can't find it?
Oh, it's here. It's here. It's coming. Just I gotta wait for the stupid ad to finish. 1 second. 0. Okay. Present. Share screen. Here we go. I present to you a brain. All right. So here's the monkey.
Oh yeah,
sitting
you
in a
did show
chair.
me this.
Yeah, we showed you this, right? Not even touching anything, and it's moving the mouse around with its mind, and it's arranging the letters on the screen to put a sentence together.
Yeah, we
Right.
didn't see that part though, but yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah. So, I mean, from that little 4-second clip, it didn't look like it was doing it against its will. So I'm a little bit. Where's the article that I was just on? But they're saying that these people have been critical of Musk and his acquisition of Twitter, accusing him of sabotaging safeguards against digital misinformation and hate. It sounds like he's doing the opposite of that. So they're just being haters, I guess.
Yeah.
So
Haters.
I don't know. There might be an investigation onto how he's treating the animals, but he's already done. He's moving on to humans. So there's that. All right. So the next one that I have here. Might go well with those stupid ass sunglasses that you have.
What the hell's that?
Do you imagine wearing the sunglasses with this thing?
Wow.
What do you have to say about that?
So what is it? It's a headphone.
It's a Mortal Kombat helmet. That's what it is.
Dude, yeah, like Kitana. What is that thing over the face?
Dyson's Zone Air Purifying Headphones start at $950. You can do your best Bane impression starting in March. I'm Batman.
That's weird. Why would you like? I get it, like COVID and all that crap, and you want to have protection from stuff. But dude, what the hell is that?
Hold on. You can do your best Bane impression starting in March. You think you are the Dyson? I was born in the Dyson.
I am Dyson.
I am Dyson. All right. So when Dyson announced its Zone noise canceling air purifying headphones earlier this year, the company kept some. I could see my son wearing this. That's kept some details close to its chest. Specifically, Dyson didn't announce pricing or availability, nor did it say much about battery life. On Wednesday, it shared the information. Let's begin with the detail everyone wants to know. When the wearable arrives in the US next March, it will start with an eye-watering $950, making it twice as expensive as the AirPods Max. At first, Dyson will begin accepting pre-orders, blah, 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 blah. Here's some colors. We have the Ultra Blue, Prussian Blue, Bright Copper. but that won't be available for a little bit. And it comes with a few extras, including a second ele- el- el- electric static carbon filter, a soft pouch, and an in-flight adapter kit. So the electrostatic filters are rated to provide up to 12 months of use before they should be replaced. And the air purifier filters feature a dual layer design that incorporates potassium enriched carbon to capture acidic gases like nitrogen dioxide, sulfur dioxide, and ozone. Claims that it's going to block 99% of particles, including ones as small as 0.1 microns, though its marketing states it's intended for filtering city fumes and pollutants rather than contagions.
Interesting.
You know, all anyone wants to know is if it's going to filter out COVID or not. Right?
Yeah.
If they can say it does, this thing is going to sell a buttload of reptile mass. Because
that'll be cool for like, and I'm trying to find like actual usage of where I would actually use it.
schools,
No, why would I need it at school? I ain't going to school.
you should get schooled.
You should get schooled, dude. No, when you're flying a plane, when you're in a plane, put that sucker on. Yeah, dude, you don't have to wear a mask or nothing. It just comes right there and it just cleans everything. That's perfect.
Can you imagine if they charge $950 and the headphones are trash?
Oh, I would be pissed.
Because, like, has Dyson made headphones before?
I don't think so.
Like, what do you think the most expensive part in this thing is? Is it the filtration or is it the headphones?
The filtration, probably, or it's probably the whole mechanism actually that makes it work together. But the other thing too is where's the filter gonna go and all that crap?
In your mouth hole.
In your mouth hole.
In your mouth hole. See?
That's interesting.
It looks like it pulls in from the ears, the ear cups.
Yeah, it looks like it pulls it out. That's interesting.
What's the battery life on this thing? And would it 50 hours of listening time, but does that change your breathing time? Like, the more you breathe, would it bring the battery down because it's filtering as well? Or like, is it just something that happens naturally as you pull in with the pressure of your air?
I would think it would do both. I don't know.
Using the visor at its slowest setting reduces battery life to a modest 4 hours. So if you're breathing, then you get 4 hours of battery time. What if I'm breathing and listening to something? Then I get 1 hour? Like,
yeah, you get no hours.
you get no hours. You either choose to breathe or listen. You can't do both. USB-C charging, Dyson says that it will take about 3 hours to make the mass. Wow. It will take 3 hours to take the mass battery life from dead to 100%. And all of that means that you would need to be selective about when you decide to use the visor, when you decide to breathe.
Yeah.
In a few years, we're going to see this device, but it's going to be like a button you push when you walk into somewhere. You go, and it goes over your face like Star-Lord. Like Star-Lord, yeah.
Yeah. It'll be just like that. It just goes.
Because what's the point of having it on your face if you're not using it?
Crazy. Well, yeah, that's some crazy. I'm actually curious what they're going to have at CES. I actually have a couple meetings that I'm gonna meet up with certain people and see what they have. And some of the people that we actually interviewed, I'm gonna be meeting in person.
What do you got?
So that should be the people from Petfluence. Is it Petfluence? Yeah, the ones with the buttons for the dogs. Remember that lady that was always scheduling our interviews?
Rachel?
Yeah, meeting her. There was somebody else that we met. I forget what. She didn't schedule all of our meetings, but she would recommend Elisa.
Mm-hmm.
And then remember the translator app from Japan?
Yeah.
The lady?
Noki?
Yeah. I'm meeting them. Meeting Barry from Techfluence. Yeah, meeting actually a lot of people. So I might be meeting the people up from the VPN service, by the way.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. So, and I'm attending a couple open houses before the actual event starts. So gonna be pretty.
Oh, Fluent Pet. That's what it was called.
Fluent Pet, yeah.
Right.
Pet Fluent. Fluent Pet, yeah. Should be pretty cool.
I forgot about them, so I was trying to pull it up on their website. I was like, what is their website?
Yeah, should be pretty neat. Wow. Yeah, so I'm watching like the soccer thing over here right now. Like, I know you're not big into soccer, but
Football.
So for those of you guys who are still watching it, as you guys know, we pre-record our stuff. Right now it's Brazil versus Croatia. And chances are that Brazil is supposed to beat the crap out of Croatia. Well, it's a tie. They played the full 90 minutes and they played the extra time already. So now they're in penalty kicks and Brazil missed the first kick. And Croatia's been making every single one of them. If Croatia makes this next one, it's GG.
Danny Rojas.
Brazil is knocked out. And wait, is it over? Oh, no, not yet. It's one more after this. Dude, this is like unheard of. Like for Brazil to for Brazil to lose to Croatia's not that good. They're decent. But this might be the first time that Brazil gets knocked out at this early. This will be nuts. Okay. Yeah, I'm giving you everybody play-by-play. Next level, don't give a shit. He don't care. So here comes Brazil. I might as well just finish it.
Just finish it.
Everybody already knows what happened by now. I don't even know why I'm talking about it, but I'm excited about it. Oh, he missed. The Brazil guy missed. It's over. Holy crap.
So they're knocked out.
They're knocked out. Brazil just kicked the ball and the goalie went the wrong way to block it. So it was wide open and the kicker hits the pole. And it's over. Wow. And this Brazilian team is a monster team too. That is insane. Good for Croatia, man. Good for them. I hope they're ready for whoever they're going to face next.
USA.
No, we're knocked out already.
Well, I don't know who's in. I heard Japan's good.
Japan got knocked out too.
Okay, all right. Who's still in?
Dude, Japan is freaking killer. So, wow. All the Brazilians are just crying. This is bad, man. I can't believe freaking Neymar. Wow, yeah, I'm shocked. So, okay, so the people who are in. Okay, the next game after this one that starts in a little bit, it's going to be Argentina versus Netherlands. The U.S. lost to Netherlands. It's funny. I saw people were saying like, I can't believe the U.S. lost to Netherlands. I'm like, did you guys realize Netherlands went on like last World Cup and the last one before that, they almost made it to the finals and almost won the whole thing. And the US usually gets knocked out before the rounds even starts. It's like, what are you talking about? We suck. So as of right now, Brazil is gone. Croatia moves forward. Netherlands and Argentina is next. And that's today. And then tomorrow, dude, this is crazy. Portugal versus Morocco. I would have never thought I would have seen Morocco make it this far. I'm rooting for Morocco big time. And then the other game is England versus France.
There's a lot of big countries that have gotten knocked out. So a lot of other countries are getting a spotlight.
Dude, Germany's out.
Yeah. Canada's out. Japan's out. USA's out.
Yeah.
Right? Canada's out, right?
Canada was long out.
Hey, there's no need to rub it in. Canada's out.
Canada was out, yeah.
I'm just pretending to know what I'm talking about here. Just go along with it.
I thought Japan would still be here right now. For them to lose already? That was like a shocker, like big time. And who let's see, who did they lose to? Japan lost to Croatia. That's the other thing too. When Croatia won in penalty kicks also. The exact same way how they beat Japan. They just took out two of the biggest juggernauts. They are, yeah, dude, this is like they're one game away from the World Cup at this point, from the finals. These guys,
point, you don't have a choice but to cheer for them, do you? Like, you know?
Well, yeah, it's like, holy crap, dude. It's like they're like a big underdog. Like Morocco, I don't think Morocco is going to be Portugal. I think Portugal is going to freaking destroy the crap out of Morocco. Like the last game that Portugal played, they didn't even put their star player in, and they beat Switzerland 6-1. You don't see 3 goals, let alone 6 in one game. They beat the crap out of them. It was like not even funny. So I don't know. I think I don't know who Croatia faces next. I don't know if it's the winner of Portugal or Morocco. I don't know. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed today's episode with my play-by-play of what's happening here at the game. Some crazy stuff. Next game, yeah, Argentina. You know what? I'm really rooting for Argentina to win because the what's his face? Their soccer player, their soccer player star guy. I keep forgetting his name. I know someone's probably gonna be yelling at me right now. Like, are you kidding me? Holy crap! Why am I drawing a blank? Messi. Messi is like insanely good. The year that they lost the World Cup, I think it might have been the last World Cup or the cup before that. Like, you know, typically when whoever whatever sports it is, whatever team wins, normally the team that won the MVP comes from that team also, right?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Dude, in the World Cup, it was the losing team that won the MVP. Messi, he won the MVP, and it was so sad, dude. They said the MVP for the World Cup finals, even though they lost, Messi. Dude, he goes up there, and you can tell he's mad. He's not happy. He's pissed that they lost, obviously. And they gave him the MVP award, and he takes it, and he just doesn't care about it. He's just like, I don't want this crap. I want the big one, like the real one, you know? He's like, I already know I'm the best player on this field. I don't need that. Like, so I don't know. I really do hope they win because this might be their last year with this player. And this player is just, he's just one of their, I think he's tied with the best player that has come out of Argentina. He's played over 1,000 games, bro. It's like,
it's a lot of games. That's a lot of games. 1,000 games?
1,000, over
like
1,000.
A lot of people retire before they hit that kind of benchmark, don't they?
Exactly. And the thing is that he's still relevant. He's still good. But with his age, everyone's like, this is probably his last World Cup. Like, we don't see him going another one. I don't see him doing another one after this. There's too many. But his stats are just ridiculous. And the sad thing about it is he will not go down as one of the greatest players that ever lived because he's never won a World Cup. He's won everything else. He's won World Cup MVPs. He's won national championships. He's won, like in Europe, he's won everything everywhere except the World Cup. That's the one that matters the most to these guys. So I don't know. I'm really hoping that he wins and he retires as a champ, you know?
Danny Rojas.
Danny Rojas. Danny Rojas. Football is life.
Football is life. Danny Rojas.
So yeah, appreciate you guys for coming and enjoying our BS as always. Next, what do you got before we go?
Well, thank you guys for watching and listening to another episode of Beyond the Streams. Wherever you guys are watching or listening to us from, make sure you leave us a comment and a review so other people like yourself can find the content that you enjoy. Make sure that you also hit that thumbs up, that like, and subscribe so that you can stay up to date, as you never know where the conversation is going to go or who we might have on. So we'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.